Matters not if I care what I look like or not, but I just have to say this, and this is to the people of YouTube. I have a channel on there. Well, first of all, okay. First of all, my name is Raquel De La Cruz. I'm 46 years old, and my story is long. I want to tell it someday when I can put it together because in my head, the things that have happened in these bursts of time are overwhelmingly supernatural. Like the best I can say, or the most simplest. I never used to watch tarot or like pay attention to it, or I used to think like I don't want to know what tarot is because like I don't want to know if I'm gonna die or what's gonna happen. I don't want to know those things. That's what I thought. I was ignorant to the whole thing. I met somebody a year ago this November whom I never knew these things about myself. I never knew what any of this meant. These awakenings, these any of it, and I experienced some strange things with listening to tarot. At first, I wasn't very savvy about it because I think I directly too much try to listen to it, try to follow into it, and I think that's what happens to people. And there's some readers that are better than other readers. It's a study. To do these cards is not an easy thing. I mean, you have to have some knowledge or a good perception, a good intuitiveness to make a story with it and it resonate as well as some readers have made. And there's several, and I'll mention them all. They've had their moments, but there's something like it's almost like my energy became a part at that moment in time for certain readers to read certain things that was so resonant, so it sounds crazy. I say this because it sounds crazy. I sound like a crazy person. It just does not, and I can't even put it into words. It's hard for me to. Um, I was just listening to the most current reading by G. Is it Giovanni? Sorry, excuse me for that. Your reading happened to be the one today that was the most clear cut. Although some of those things have happened already. Okay, so on. This person has been in the Aquarius readings since November, primarily, has been the same energy. I am the receiving or energy that you all are reading for. Of all the people on this planet and wherever everybody else is, and for my, Aquarius is a Sagittarius is the most spiritual. My birthday is January 25th, 1976. And I've been through a journey, and it's still continuing. The things that have been said in these readings from my first person I listened to the most was Empress Eva, and she was really, I just didn't know the intricacies of it all. But there was a time when it started happening that energetically somehow something changed within me, an energetic field, a flux, a shift, a something that sounds crazy. Since then, I'm gonna make this short as I can be. I have been blown away with how, and I like the tarot because sometimes it's the things exactly that I'm feeling that I can't seem to articulate in my own words without being over the top or without being impatient or misunderstood. You know, I think some of my most favorite ones, and the reason why I'm doing this like this, y'all, is because like for some reason, it's restricted mode. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi courtesy of maybe schools won't let me make comments. Maybe it's probably a good thing. Maybe you stop me because I've commented many times and interrupted y'all many times, and I'm sorry. I have a lot to say. And in recent times, I've been doing things on reels. I used to just videotape myself driving and just say whatever and didn't really care who saw it or what because I am that Aquarius and I don't really give a damn. I do, but I don't. At the same time, I want to give credit, so this is why I'm doing this, and I want to say that I am not crazy. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I don't think I am. But there's a dynamic that I'm blown away the way spiritually that my soul, my mind has become to think and feel. And I think I've known it all along. I think I've always known because this story of mine, things that since November of 2021, that the readers on YouTube channel, Empress Eva, Tarotverse. Andrea, I love Andrea. Hang on. G, um, Annabelle's intuition. Um, now, Austin, Butch. Um, there's just a bunch. I'm trying to get my favorites out. I can't. I've lost train of thought. Each one of you have had some type of moments. Sassy Scorpion, you're smart, and it, good readers. And you're intuitive. Quantum Queen, you're a smart woman. I enjoy your smartness, and well, hell, I'm trying to remember everybody that I like. I like everybody, and I don't listen to negative ones. I mean, because I can read a book and like describe a card, but it takes a finesse. It takes an intuitiveness, literally, because sometimes it's almost Searchlight Tarot. Elena, fellow Aquarian, I love you. I love the way you do everything. The way you say it, it's so Aquarius. Andrea, for real, you too. I mean, I get your weird. Totally get your weird. But in Austin, I do not fly a UFO. You know, I do have other forms of transportation. Anyhow, I'm just being funny. Dash, you're awesome. Oh, Apollo's tarot too. Very smart. Very, very intuitive. Um, people. Very impressed. And then I think I'm crazy. And those reads from skipping to different readers, you guys mainly. I have. It's like you're reading my life. It's like a story. I live and feel this. Like it's like I'm standing outside of myself and possessed. Not possessed. I don't think you really like Aquariuses. And then of course your wife is wonderful and beautiful, and you all seem like you just are just the bee's knees in love type of thing. I don't know, but this is what I feel. Um, I'm just a plain Jane person on this planet of 7.7 billion people. Our planet's horrible, and I'm a humanitarian. I am the antithesis of an Aquarius. I I love hard. I hurt a lot. I take everything very, very, I question everything. I'm very analytical, and I just want to know, no, 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 no. And the situation at hand that happened, the Capricorn energy that seems to be in my readings. I have Scorpio and Sagittarius in my chart, so currently I'm dealing with Scorpio. But your reading, G, at this moment is what prompted me to say this, because it was the most spot on. Because I've heard all the tarot readings, thus this energy that's come into my life is in the past, because I've passed some of this already. But this energy, this Capricorn energy, maintains in there, and I don't even feel that I'm having it, and I even shut and closed it off and walked away. So I understand. I even right. I've known this. I've known this somewhere deep inside of me, and I've watched it fold out. I did not expect the other person to cross my path and to love me and to be. I'm so scared because it's been a lot of hurt and pain, a lot of. It's been a long way to the top. You want to rock the roll, and so I just want to say that to even people that don't watch tarot, or whether you listen to this or not, I don't know what happens in this life. I don't know what brings these things, but it cannot be just. There is no coincidences. Love and light, energy, the magnificence of the human condition, and the powers that we, as human beings, obtain within ourselves, and we don't even know it, through energy, through love. Love can conquer all. And I've been damaged, and I pushed people away, and I thought it was okay to just. I thought that was the way it was supposed to be treated a certain way, and so here I am in a stepping stone, a shift, a massive shift of energy. And I was really worried at 46 that I'm halfway. If I want to be 80, do I want to be 80, 40 years, 20 years? I don't know how I got here. I have 4 children and a wonderful grandson. And I don't feel old. I don't know what that means. My father says it's never too late to mend. Is it? No, it's not. I feel very, very moved, because the story's not over, but I feel very moved and very crazy. This is crazy. Overwhelmed in a sense of it just cannot be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I've been awakened in ways that and I'm a skeptic, but I am also, I have to offer skepticism. Somebody has to. Um, but there's also, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's there. And each one of you and everybody on the tarot reads, everybody, but you main guys have, something kind of possesses you in the times, at certain times that I've written down these readings, I've written on the episodes, I've commented, uh, yeah, fiercely, and probably interrupted and probably annoyed a few of you, sorry. It was not my intent. But I have so much to say, and I needed to get it out, and I couldn't wait to get it out. It had to be at that moment. It just flew through me. Nevertheless, my point being is all of this ends so quickly, and am speechless, to say the least. And grateful. I started to realize that, you don't put, I just know that some of it is so very, you're talking about me, taking things from my mind and saying them, because I can't even, like, put it together, and I'm a smart person, I can't even put it together, because a lot of me is very loud and odd, so I'm just kind of like, but I believe, and it's not it's because you conveyed it, and it's like something entered you at certain times, each of you, and conveyed it to the exact way my heart, my mind, my life was unfolding in it. And I tell myself, am I reaching? Am I trying to compare things to things? Am I trying to look into something that's not there? No. That's why I'm making this video, because how? All I know is that I know it's entertainment. Or maybe I'm just intuitive too. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to what my intuitive. That's probably why it's taken me so long to get here. Because as an Aquarius, I feel like I just, if I have a choice, I'm going to just do what I feel. Not to be wrong, not to be right, or not to be against the grain, but because I can. It's so rebel without a cause. It's so unnecessary. Um, I've come into the person that I've always been, free. I care about the world. I care about people. I don't understand people. I don't understand why everybody's so involved on the surface, because the bigger picture, y'all. Yo, the bigger picture, sorry. Anyhow, I am on Facebook Reels. I'm quite surprised and impressed in myself that I make these stupid videos and people actually pay attention. I do a lot of talking like this, and who listens to this? When I talk about life, I talk about my experience, my opinion, my take, I barely mention tarot because people are strange, are not open-minded, but there's a way to do things. I can't go into it, and I will. I'll go on a spiel. I just want to say thank you and much love and light. Continue the good jobs and keep your studies up. I'm very interested in trying to learn. I'm not real good at it because I have to read the book, open the book, and read it. But that's okay. It's maybe not my forte, but I find it extremely interesting, and I'm a learner. And you sound very smart, and all y'all sound very. I'm impressed. Anyhow, say lovey. Tomorrow's another day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and be kind, be good. Say lovey.